Okay, if there's anybody there, I will be starting in just a moment. I'm just kind of waiting to test the audio levels on this game. Wish I knew why Facebook was calling this Outer Worlds. I updated it to be something else. I just had to get my coffee. Okay. I don't think there's anybody there. Maybe I should turn off the space heater so that doesn't get picked up on the audio. Actually, I should probably try. Turn the voice over. I like that music. Okay, arched. Create my own. Ah, that looks good. Intellect, raw brain power, how smart you are. Psyche, sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent you are. Physique, your musculature, how strong you are. And motorics, your senses, how agile you are. Move some stuff around here. Okay, so I kind of looked over these earlier, and encyclopedia seems like what I want. Call upon your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. Yeah, it's kind of like me. Confirm. Oh, again.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Simply keep on non-existent.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. You got it, sweet
more.
brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
How about you cough up some of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Allons-y, let's go.
All right. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the silence, please.
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Don't stop, keep singing. Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
I should sit in this chair properly. Volition, medium success. You can take it. You're a champion. Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck, and I'm in it. Stop. I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied
The
nothing.
stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help! Someone! Cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow you know what it is. A Copris Kinemia motor carriage. Hold on a minute. sorry if anybody's watching. Oh, that's a sight. Let's grab our pants. Oh, what did it say? Oh, I do have inventory. Flared cut trousers. These golden brown trousers are flared cut. Normal bell-bottom trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. They're someone's piss stained party pants. -1 to savoir-faire, tied around the thighs, +1 to electrochemistry, tied around the crotch. Perception, hearing. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flared-cut pants. Fish them out. Perception, sight. It says whirling in rags on the aluminum key ring. There's a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. We're gonna look around this entire place. Oh, what's this? The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. Let's look out first. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. Visual calculus, easy. Assess the damage. Failure! It was easy. What do you mean assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do? It's over here. Oh, have to highlight. Awesome. Oh, there's a shirt. Disco ass blazer. +1 is spirit decor. It's just a blazer though. Do I have a shirt? This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Is this a shirt? White satin shirt. +1 a conceptualization. -1 a suggestion. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really? Nothing? Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportion. Wipe the mirror. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror, Inland Empire, easy success. Abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you will see there, and you will never unbecome it. Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with it. How bad could it be? Where to even begin? There's the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. I'm sure everything is fine. Touch your nose. It's not. Your nose feels like a balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. Doesn't appear to be a particularly small nose either. Now with all the drinks, it's absorbed for you. At least my tongue is okay. Touch your tongue. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this. Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's gonna see it. Wipe the mirror now. Oh, that's a face. Oh, my portrait unclogged too. Wow, that is... I could use a bit of a tan. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Of course I do. It's, is this some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar. It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I think it might be because I'm a superstar. Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Okay, try to stop. Oh my god. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? Superstardom. You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm. Check for pulse. You find no sign of life in your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now. Encyclopedia formidable. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Wow, failure. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now. There's no way I'll get that. What is this? Oh, what's with the fan? Was that a tie? This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend, and wants to reattach itself to your neck, so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. Ooh. Pull on the light bulb. Oh, that's bright. A terrible mistake. Turn the light off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Bring it on. Oh, wow, that hurt. Your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good. Pull on the fan. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. Savoir-faire. Medium. Grab the tie. I failed. You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you. Grab your chest. Wait, what? You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. So I'm guessing this is bad. I'm sure it's just heartburn. Help someone. Yeah, screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. You're just making it worse. Oh god, it's painful. Try to remain conscious. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face, like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. Wait, did I seriously die? The fuck? That's bullshit. Take two? I gotta do all that again. Oh, I passed that time. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap! It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, this necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie, with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. If it's your friend, why was it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe this thing is dangerous somehow. An ominous, foreboding feeling fills you as you look at the tie. That light hurt me last time, so let me grab my pants. Fish out the keys. Grab my shirt. Check out the bottle. Yeah, fucking check out the bathtub. Oh, hello, chimerical Jim. Sorry. At least it was right at the beginning. Okay. I hate that I have to do all this again. Yep, there's my face. Dear Lord, help me. What's this? Oh yeah, that's the one I chose. I think it's because I'm a superstar. No, this is what superstars do. You can't, can you? Yeah, I read that. Superstardom. Just check yourself for a pulse. Oh, I succeeded that time at least. I literally just finished installing this. Actually, now that there's somebody chatting in here, that reminds me I need to move this over here so I can see easier out of my peripheral vision that somebody is saying something. Yeah, I can already tell. It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seems like the ultimate uncontested way of life for our species. Okay. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaumin la Million? If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Okay, let's see. Guillaume Le Mion? I don't know. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music in an open air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol, West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit, then he made the expression. I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Guillaume Le Méon. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume's... Guillaume Le Méon's regional mega hit Don't Worry Your Pretty Little Head. So I adopted it. Why? Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of that stardust would rub off on you? Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. How long ago was the new? Some 20-odd years. There's a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression looking good on you. Or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness, aside from the useless fact that motor carriage outside was a Copris Kidamia. More of a G. What, in Guillaume? I guess that's it then. Conclude. Dots game. Shyam? It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over that name and his champagne cork smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return. Wow, that did not improve my odds at all. There's a slight chance. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. It's too late. Like an image on film, the expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it. Okay, so it still doesn't do anything. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Oh. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Green shoe, left foot. Oh, no. Oh yeah, I didn't inspect the window. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. Visual calculus. Assess the damage. Success. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. Did I break it with my own hands? A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it's recent. What did this then? More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. Wait, what am I doing? Something you've done before. Assess the size of the impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Was it my other shoe? Because I said it was specifically my left shoe. Was it my right shoe? The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would also have been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. Maybe it wasn't me? You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it? This person also forced the drinks on you. I should go and get that shoe. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold. Is there anything else in here? Iguanas, -4 century, bad road conditions. There's something on the table. Hey, money. 40 cents. This is the balcony? Oh, I didn't mean to go outside. Well, I guess I did, I just didn't realize there'd be a loading screen outside. I had to have a loading screen for the balcony. Oh. Gust of briny wind washes over you. Task complete. Find your other shoe. There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Like 2 baby crocodiles. Discard ball. How do they fit? Good. They're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now. Truth be told. I like me some comfy shoes. What are these? This necktie is adored with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's your friend now. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. That is a tie. Shoes. Those do look nice. I prefer them in a red color. Feels ridiculously high. What's this? Top cabinet. Whoa. Temporary research bottles. Whatever happened to that guy? Who, with his amber mane and sparkling... Okay, did I already... Okay, never mind, I can do this. Beguile the tattered remains of the nation. While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into slendering new lines of some starlit... Boite de Nuit 20 years ago? Spare a thought for his grand ass, too. Or wait. Maybe he became a police officer in West. Okay. What is internalized mean? Oh. Oh, okay. How do I... Oh. I'll get back inside. Maybe I should save the game. Actually, where's the controls? Is there a quick save? Okay, F5 is quick save. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. What 51? 1951? 2051?
Hello, officer.
Classy? The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Damn it, Classy. Hold on a moment. Officer, am I a military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman. Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right? The young woman shakes her head slowly. Officer could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those. Officer is my stage name, right? I can see myself as a middling disco artist called The Officer.
No. You're a police officer, sir?
You should be.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
She takes another drag. All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Who in their right mind would let me be an officer? Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself. Actually, I can see why they wouldn't trust me with the law. I have the right character. Fondness for contradictory statements? No, I had thrown my shoe out of the window. I deduced this from the direction of the shards. Extraordinary. She pulls on her cigarette and nods. She doesn't actually think it's all that extraordinary. Why don't I remember being a cop? Or anything else? I wish everything was voice acted instead of just little tidbits here and there. Could it be because of the drinking? She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. It could work. Can I quick save this? The words have already left your mouth. I want to have fuck with you. She erupts in laughter, all the fatigue swept from her face. What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again. I said I wanted to have sex with you. No, you see, that's not what you said. You said... But she's unable to finish, consumed with laughter. Come on, man, pretty please, one more time. I said, I said, I want to have fuck with you. Goddamn right you did, you crazy asshole, you. She wipes the tears from her eyes. What kind of cop are you? Superstar cop. Okay, that's cool. Or, if I could just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit? I'm a scion of that guy. Or maybe you are that guy. He'd be about your age now. Think about it. One thing, though. She extinguishes her cigarette.
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Wait, did you just overwrite my quick save? No, it didn't. Okay. So let me save there. I want to see if I can actually pass that, because it looks like it was a die roll. No, I want a new save. Okay. Save. Okay. F9 quick look? Yes, it looks like it does. I'm just curious. I'll probably go back to that one because that was funny, but...
Hello, officer. No. No. You're a police? I'm not. You've been here for 3 days. I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Failed again. I'm just gonna check, mainly because I want to see what she says. Not cheese it, scum it, that's what it's called.
Hello, officer. No. No. You're a... I'm not. You've been here for 3... I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly
Wait, was
drinking.
that the same thing I got last time? It's like 7. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. I don't usually have anyone in my streams. How's my audio sound? Do I have much in the way of background noise? I know my
Hello, officer.
mic can usually pick up a lot more than I want it to.
No. No. I'm not. You've been here for 3 days. I couldn't say. In truth,
Oh,
so
I
far,
passed.
mostly drinking.
Tried the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this? I'm at death's door, bloated, a gutter, and still, does the longing ever stop? Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men, she says matter-of-factly. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural. Okay, cool. She puts out her cigarette. I know it never stops.
Goodbye.
So I didn't actually get anything from it? That wasn't nearly as funny. There's my autosave. No. The maple cigarettes. But actually, that was really funny. That was really funny. I had to share that with somebody. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness. The door does not care. Why is this flashing? This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Nope, stairs. I wish sleeping healed my health and morale. Sorry, just taking a little stretch break real quick. Summer door closed for the winter. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. Actually, Chimerical, getting a bit chilly in here. Let me know if you hear an increase in the hissy that you were talking about. I think that hissing sound is actually the fan on my laptop, but I want to know if my space heater, which I use to keep my toes from freezing, is picked up on the mic. Did that increase the hissy any? Okay, actually, there's a... Hold on, there might be some noise. I just know the fan on my laptop can get loud, and I haven't had a chance to really mess with the gain on here. Okay. Let me know if this sounds better or worse. Can you hear background noise? That hissing sound? And can you hear me decently? Actually, maybe I should have it tested while I'm actually facing the monitor here. Okay, maybe it's not. Okay. How's that? Is that better? Well, again, maybe I should face the monitor. How do I sound right now? Awesome, thanks. Actually, I need to look to see where exactly I have that gain set. Okay. Okay, awesome, thank you. Yeah, it's really hard for me to test that on my own. What is this? The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know of your vast, oceanic soul. My soul is immense. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. My soul is immense. Utterly, and it needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people. This goes well with the theory I'm developing, that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works. What should I sing when it comes to it? You have not yet stumbled on the right lemonation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You'll wreak havoc with it. Don't worry. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, get the people going. No, don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though. As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint. Cool. So cool. Where's it coming from? From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography. Nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights as they solve shit. Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately. Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky body. Badass. On the edge disco cup. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights. Action. With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on. Temporary research bonus. -2 still seems unlikely. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar and the groupies and cocaine riddled with hepatitis C strikes a lion-esque pose with a mic kind of way. You're not that guy, or Davy Dewis. No, you're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. Okay. I have no idea what any of these things, but we'll keep doing it. Can I row? Oh, come on. I can't squeeze through there. Awesome. Sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for union members. Door open 16 o'clock. This Royal pinball machine is unplugged. Well, can I plug it in? Plug it in, plug it in. The door is bolted. The sign reads, Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone's working. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Nose a fan? Sure. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. It says it's been wiped clean! That doesn't make any sense. If it's wiped clean and the only thing on there is Monday, you're pulling shit out of your ass. You're drunk. Go home. Okay, double clicking is how I run. Cool, good to know. Hello. Gart, the cafeteria manager. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting the stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he is purposefully ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan. Look at the stuffed bird. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings is broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it. Most likely on the wall. This is a great skua. The seabird is a symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola? Insulindian Isola. The part of the world you are in right now. Something about it makes you feel better. That's a great skua, right? Look, your buddy is over there.
Look, your buddy is over there.
Oh, I get it. So you're gonna fucking be late to chime in. And then when I stop to let you talk, you're not gonna talk. He looks at the door. Oh, okay, well that makes sense. Stage directions. He looks at the door, where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean by... Or, what do you mean, my buddy? He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. What's wrong? Don't you like the officer?
Oh no. You're a hero. A real hero cop.
You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
What exists to humiliate me? I'm sorry. I don't know what that was a comment about. I don't know how delayed. Oh, the voice acting. Oh my god, I did all those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
His eyes start from left to right. The man isn't lying, but he is hiding something. She just... what?
So now you're a cop? Forget it.
I don't like you.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Oh. That was terse. Got anything else for me? Okay. Railroad me, why don't you? Kim Kitsuragi. A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this. But why? Hold on, who is he? He is your half-brother. Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Sorry about that. You realize he's waiting for your name. Thank you, but please don't say bless you. Gesundheit is fine. I just don't like bless you. Conceptualization. Invent a name for yourself. Yay, success. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be a deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go. Oh, you don't have anything to be sorry about. I don't really know my name. Sure. Be honest.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied. You mean him? Nod toward the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
He taps his foot, more out of habit than impatience. I have, yes.
Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Well, he said that I didn't. Right? That was one of the things he said?
So the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a wariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Sorry, hold on a moment. Actually, I could use some more coffee. Will you still be here in a couple of minutes? It usually doesn't take me all that long to make a cup of coffee. No, hold on. I know what I need to do. Ooh, there's... Okay. I will be back in just a moment, maybe 5 minutes tops. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. There it is. Oh, hell, what time is it even? Oh, shoot. Still there, Chimerical Gem? It is delicious. Probably not nutritious, but it's very good. But I can't remember anything. He looks at you for a moment in silence. I can see you drank last night, and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through much worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there's a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our number one concern. Sorry if you see me stop. One of my partners messages me. Okay. How can you be so sure I'm from the police? I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. He points to your jacket. I wonder if I hadn't picked up the jacket, what he would say. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set these possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things. Ah, you mean the Rat Squad. No need for derogatory terms. They are only doing their job. You said insignia. These white triangles? Rectangles, you mean? Points to your sleeve. Yes, but they're just white rectangles. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid Revical West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. But shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pockets. You mean you don't have a badge? It was not on me when I woke up. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence. What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? We all feel that way sometimes. There's no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. He concludes, but first, we have to take it down. What were we supposed to do again? Talk to the manager, then we go back and take the body down. Let's roll. After you, officer. Lieutenant Ken Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by clicking on him. Oh, I was just about to do a quick save. I'll do a quick save anyway. I want to talk to this lady.
Hello again, sweetie. I see you met up with your colleague.
The lieutenant nods politely. Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. You are a handsome man, officer, with your moustache and your chiseled jaw, and that silly dimple on your chin.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rim of her glasses as she looks up, smiling. This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am, or what I'm doing, or anything. Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. Yes, officer, you look rather dazed, like a stunned fox, but surely things can't be that bad. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything. Oh my. You know where we are, right? The Whirling in Rags cafeteria? It was on my keys. That's right, and where is Whirling in Rags cafeteria located? In Revicol? Yes, indeed, we are in the fine city of Revicol. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revicol. What kind of place is this? Her gray eyes widen. How would I even begin to tell you? Revicol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revicol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? I think I said 51, yeah? That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded. Kind green 8 pen. Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulder. I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Wow. Some kind of democracy, maybe? Nope, sadly not. Revocol is what's called a special administrative region, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have, she thinks, market-driven. Meaning, buying is voting. I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed. It is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like some form of representation. There's talk, but for now, the RCM is all we've got. If there's no government, how come there are cops? Oh dear, she shakes her head, suddenly very worried. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol. Not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone. She's scared now. She realizes you really are brain damaged. So, how did I do? You're doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places, remembering reality. In a word, it's very odd. A sigh, the lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook. But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what this world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much. She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good. What is this revolution you mentioned? My mouth is drying out fast from all this talking. Coffee might not be the best beverage for this. A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago. What does that have to do with there not being any cops? It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better. I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? How can I help you? But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me. Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it. Who could tell me more? Someone more educated in sweeping matters? Maybe you should ask. She turns to the lieutenant. No, he looks away. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective. Get a reality lowdown. Of course, she turns to you. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated, though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez. You seem to be in a chair. Yes, dear, I'm a paraplegic. Paraplegic is somebody with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion. I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on. That's quite alright, I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway. There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago. How'd you like to roll with me? Her eyes light up. Whatever do you mean? I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Sequence killers? Oh my. She sounds impressed. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie. A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse from a tree. I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural. I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez. Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble, she turns to you. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie. Why? 3 heads are better than 2. Thank you, but she looks out the window wistfully. Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place you see. I'd slow you down. She turns back to you with a hopeful glint in her eye. Perhaps another time. I've got to get going now. Of course, dear. Good luck with your case. She gives you a small wave. Is there any combat in this game? The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. Does he have a beard? Okay. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You
Yeah, I
run
pronounced it
this place.
earlier. Or I pronounced it correctly earlier.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. What is gold and orange like a forest fire that smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report a dead body.
I did just save, right? I thought I was going to say Kim had a suggestion. I really hope I saved after talking to that woman. One way to check. Do I have a pen? Yes, I do. Can I do anything with the pen? No?
Mr.
Are you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. What is golden orange that smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor, and you're orange.
How am I orange? He's orange. There's nothing on me that's orange. See, everyone agrees. It's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? Of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
I wouldn't call 3 many.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
Yes.
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean, do I have questions? Ask them.
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me? Like a police officer would.
The cafeteria manager is clearly agitated again. He thinks you're stupid, sire. Where exactly is the body? Behind the building, there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up on a tree there. And how do we get there now? That's easy. See that door there? He points out the west. First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence, a really big one. You can go to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through. Franco-Nigerian cavalry. Okay. I think there'd be a hyphen there if it's Franco-Nigerian cavalry. That's gotta be Franco-Nigerian. Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice. Who killed him? I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. Did you kill him? What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. Why did Sylvie go away? Haven't you asked me that already? What is with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this. No, before I asked you where. Now I'm asking you why she left. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back, and because I asked for her number. That's why Sophie went away. I hope you appreciate that. The lieutenant opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Thank you, he says. Didn't go well? I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching. Everything has something to do with everything. Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. That's all. Not so fast, he points to you. You owe me 130 real. No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to that ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But... Horrific necktie. Let's bail. Time to push the eject button. Sounds like a responsibility. You don't like those. What's real? Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real. He pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent. Real. The IIR, or Intersolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money. By real, do you mean something with street cred? No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real. He points to the red ledger on the counter. Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him! Did I just hear my tie speak to me twice? No one is saying that. No one is saying the tie can talk. That would be ludicrous. It's just that you should arrest him. It would be wiser. He wants to take your money. I'm not comfortable with this. Try to somehow tuck the tie away. The lieutenant watches you fiddle with your horrific tie, sweat stains forming under your armpits. He puts his hand on your shoulder. If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages. What do I owe this place for? Let's see. He dramatically turns a page in the ledger. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work, so don't try to tell me you didn't. That'll be 40 real in damages. Another thing you annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Roco. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30. 130 real. And yes, real is still money. But what exactly is money? What are you, a philosopher? Actually, I like it. Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or, he peeks into the ledger, or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Interesting. Where do I get it from? Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. He looks at Kim. I'm sorry. I don't think cops take bribes. Some do take recompense. The lieutenant is dead serious, but only to survive. Why do I need it? For survival. To pay me, unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. Is this money? Yes, it is. Count them and give them to him. That's 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right? Do I have that much money? No. You see, there's a tinge of sadness in his voice. That's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real. 100 times smaller? Yes. But that's horrible. It is. He stands silently looking at the coppers on the counter. Isn't it evil, the order of magnitudes between what is asked of a person and what they have? Darkness rides. Pick up the coin. It does, doesn't it? There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. What happens now? He turns to the lieutenant. I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then he shrugs. Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home from now on. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. I don't remember where my home is. Officer, a pattern of creases appear on his forehead. You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now. The man wants to say something, then thinks better of it. Good luck. By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. I really don't remember. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. I don't know. Near? South, maybe? You don't really know, do you? I have only a vague, blackened image. A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like something you can stay if you run out of money. Could I trace the way back somehow? Oh, God. Could I trace the way back somehow? To the exact street, the exact number on it? Docking. Lonesome, long way home. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyards, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor track, the 881, until you reach Le Domaine Eminent in North Jammu. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there, your footprints in the mud. I actually need to use the bathroom, so I will be right back. Okay, I am back. You still there, Chimerical? Or Chimerical, sorry, Chimerical? Go upstairs. Oh, cool. Freaking metal plastic bag. Come on, I can't do door duty? What was that? Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door. Kim also tries not to look at the pile of tape viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner, but it's all just too morbid to ignore. This is where the magic happens. And by that you mean crimes against humanity? I defied bourgeois morality in here. Defined it hard. Or defied it hard. I have no idea what that means. He looks towards the exit longingly. Oh, was this interactable earlier? The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful. The option to go to sleep becomes available overnight. Everything up here? Yes, it is. blow this popsicle. Oh, what was that?
Yes?
Some kind of superstar. This says the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. Or they say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the rank of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets, and you're the first one. -1 logic. Price of self-delusion. Okay, well, I'm going to stop the stream here. I don't know if anybody's still there, but if you are, thanks for joining.